This is Pioneer's GM-ME400X4, Marine Audio Power Amplifier. The GM-ME400X4 has a maximum power output rating of 800 watts and a nominal power output rating of 200 watts RMS into 2 channels. The Pioneer GM-ME400X4 can operate in 2-channel, 3-channel, and 4-channel mode, and is designed to operate from an 8 ohm load to a 1 ohm load. The amp has a conformal coating on the main board. The conformal coated PCB reduces the damaging effects of sun exposure and adverse weather conditions, making the GM-ME400X4 ideal for marine use. Let's take a look and see what's in the box. Okay, I'm going to flip this over and we'll pop this open. Let's see. We're going to start off with a hardware pack here, a couple of hardware packs. The first one is the speaker level to RCA level input. So let's open this up. Okay. Here are your speaker level to RCA inputs. So this amplifier can use both speaker level input or RCA level input directly from your in-dash receiver or from the speakers. These are the adapters that you'll use to change that speaker level output to RCA input for the amplifier. And you also have one wrench here for tightening and loosening all the wire connections on the side of the amplifier. Now let's get the second hardware pack. We'll open this up. First thing we see here is a weather-resistant panel for the side of the amplifier. This is a cover for the side of the amp. It's got a gasket here. We'll give you a better look at that and how it installs in just a moment. Also here we have a weather-resistant fuse cover. There's the fuse cover, and again we'll take a closer look at that and show you how it installs. And we have a couple of mounting screws and some screws to mount that panel on the side of the amplifier as well. All right, what else we have here is the warranty card and the owner's manual. There's the warranty card and the owner's manual. Let's pull the amplifier up out of here. There we go. This is Pioneer's GM-ME400X4, Marine Audio Power Amplifier. The GM-ME400X4 has a maximum power output rating of 800 watts and a nominal power output rating of 200 watts RMS into 2 channels. The Pioneer GM-ME400X4 can operate in 2-channel, 3-channel, and 4-channel mode, and is designed to operate from an 8 ohm load to a 1 ohm load. We'll start off on the left side of the Pioneer GM-ME400X4. Here are the controls for the A channel. The A channel controls are independent of the B channel. First is the crossover frequency selector for the A channel. The crossover frequency selector works in conjunction with the crossover selector switch for the A channel, seen here. The GM-ME400X4 has a built-in variable crossover on the A channel. This can be set up as a low-pass filter or as a high-pass filter. When connecting a subwoofer to the A channel, select LPF and choose a cutoff frequency here. When using the LPF setting, only frequencies below the cutoff frequency chosen will be played by the subwoofer on the A channel. When using full range speakers on the A channel, choose the HPF and choose the cutoff frequency for the high pass filter using the crossover frequency selector control. When choosing the HPF setting, only frequencies above the cutoff frequency chosen will be played by the full range speakers on the A channel. If you want the amplifier to play back all frequencies input to the A channel, set the crossover selector switch to off. Here is the gain control for the A channel. When using a Pioneer in-dash receiver with 2-volt RCA outputs, set the gain control to the normal position. When using a Pioneer in-dash receiver with 4-volt RCA outputs, set the gain control to the H position. Next is the input select switch. Select 2-channel for 2-channel input and select 4-channel for 4-channel input. Here are the signal output and input RCAs. The RCA input can be connected directly to the RCA outputs of an in-dash receiver or by using the included speaker level to RCA adapters. The amplifier will automatically detect the type of signal. This is the input for the A channel, and this is the input for the B channel. The RCA output seen here can be used to send the input signal to an additional power amplifier. If you're not using the RCA output or one of the RCA inputs, I strongly recommend to keep these water-resistant RCA covers in place. Here are the B channel controls. Now please note, the B channel controls are independent of the A channel controls. Here is the gain control for the B channel. When using a Pioneer in-dash receiver with 2-volt RCA outputs, set the gain control to the normal position. When using a Pioneer in-dash receiver with 4-volt RCA outputs, set the gain control to the H position. Next is the crossover frequency selector for the B channel. The crossover frequency selector works in conjunction with the crossover selector switch for the B channel seen here. The GM-ME400X4 has a built-in variable crossover on the B channel. This can be set up as a low-pass filter or as a high-pass filter. When connecting a subwoofer to the B channel, select LPF and choose a cutoff frequency here. When using the LPF setting, only frequencies below the cutoff frequency chosen will be played by the subwoofer on the B channel. When using full range speakers on the B channel, choose the HPF and choose the cutoff frequency for the high pass filter using the crossover frequency selector control. When using the HPF setting, only frequencies above the cutoff frequency chosen will be played by the full range speakers on the B channel. If you want the amplifier to play back all frequencies input to the B channel, set the crossover selector switch to off. And finally, the power indicator is here. The GM-ME400X4 is designed to be installed in a dry location. The amplifier comes with a panel cover for the right side. The panel cover has a water-resistant gasket to help keep moisture and dust out of the amplifier for reliable operation. Panel cover mounting screws are included with the product. On the right side of the Pioneer GM-ME400X4, you can attach the ground cable here. The other end must attach to the ground in the boat's electrical system. This is the system remote control terminal. Attach the system remote control to the blue white wire on the back of your Pioneer in-dash receiver. This will switch the amplifier on and off with the in-dash receiver. In many cases, when using speaker-level signal input, the amplifier will detect the signal input and automatically switch on and off with the in-dash receiver. In this case, the system remote control connection is not required. The positive terminal here connects directly to the positive terminal on the boat's battery. During installation, I strongly recommend to properly fuse the amplifier power wire within 12 inches of the boat's battery. I recommend using matching power and ground wire between 4 and 8 gauge for best performance with this amplifier. Here are 2 fuses. Each fuse is 30 amps. A fuse cover is included with the amplifier for additional weather protection. Here are the speaker outputs for both the A channel and the B channel. A channel and B channel speaker outputs are independent of one another. The speaker outputs can be set up in stereo or a bridged configuration for 2-channel, 3-channel, or 4-channel operation. The speaker outputs here connect directly to the speakers in the marine audio system. Normal stereo operation is from 8 ohm to 1 ohm impedance. When operating in stereo mode and wiring multiple speakers together, the combined speaker impedance shown to the amplifier must be 1 ohm or higher for stereo operation on an individual channel. When operating in bridged mode and wiring multiple speakers together, the combined speaker impedance shown to the amplifier must be 2 ohms or higher for bridged operation on an individual channel. If you choose to install the amp in an area that is prone to getting wet with occasional water spray, I recommend to install the amplifier in a vertical position on a wall. And the RCA jacks here with the power and speaker output terminals here on the right and left sides of the amp. Don't install it this way, with the connections on the top and bottom. And be sure to use the panel cover and other covers. And that is Pioneer's GM-ME400X4 4-channel marine amplifier. And what's in the box?